Globally, one organization is working to protect the world's fish stocks. The Marine Stewardship Council aims to encourage the fishing industry to work sustainably and persuade consumers to buy fish from sustainable sources. At the end of the 20th century, the world's seafood industry generated $51.3 billion in fish trade. But if current catching trends continue, it's possible that our most important fish stocks will collapse. So what are the solutions? In this film, we examine one option, the internationally recognized MSC eco-labeling program. The MSC's mission is to safeguard the world's seafood supply by promoting the best environmental choice.
Sustainable fisheries really are a benefit to most of all the industry, not just to consumers, because what we have in many of the fisheries around the world is this boom-bust cycle, which is totally destructive. So it's really for our own good as an industry to have a sustainable fishery. It's just sometimes in our short-term greed we get carried away and overfish because we're worried about today and forget about the future.
We've got to take notice of the Marine Stewardship Council and listen to what they're telling us. As a chef, it's up to you to make that decision to try and protect your ingredients.
I always buy MSC labeled fish, and I'm aware of the MSC International Labeling Scheme. I think it's very important to buy fish from sustainable fisheries if we want to eat fish tomorrow.
The MSC was established in 1997 as an independent, non-profit organization that spent 2 years consulting with experts from around the world to establish an internationally recognized environmental standard for sustainable fisheries. This is based on the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization's Code of Conduct for Responsible Fishing. The MSC program is open to fisheries around the world, regardless of their size, type, location, or intensity. It also approves organizations from around the world to independently assess fisheries to its standard, so that it remains completely separate from the process.
Clearly, the strength of MSC certification is that an independent third party proves that the management of the particular fishery on the subject to certification is in accordance with the MSC standards.
There are several stages to fishery certification. If a fishery decides to come forward to be voluntarily measured, it'll first have a confidential pre-assessment. If it decides to move forward to the full assessment, it'll be measured against three main principles. 1. The sustainability of the stock. 2. The effect of the fishery on the marine ecosystem. And 3. The management of the fishery.
After an assessment has taken place, the fishery is subject to annual audits, and the certificate is valid for 5 years lifetime. So at least annually the fishery is audited to check if they comply with the MSC, still comply with the MSC requirements.
There are many opportunities throughout the assessment for interested parties to comment.
This is intended to be and is an independent scientific review and a very rigorous review. Pollock has been going on for 2.5 years. We have the largest fishery in the United States. About 1.5 million tons of pollock is caught each year. And with a big number like that, you want people to be sure that they know there's a lot of pollock left in the water.
And we felt that the Marine Stewardship Council would be of great benefit to us in our work to safeguard the sustainability of local fisheries. And since the Thames herring fishery is quite different from many other herring fisheries in the world, in that it's small scale and operated by local fishing boats, we felt it was important to identify the sustainability of it, and that the Marine Stewardship Council would be of a great benefit to us in doing that.
Being in marketing, it's important for us that we can tell a good story about fish, and I mean, today everybody talks about sustainability, and the fact that we can say to our customers that Hoki is sustainable, and we can prove that with the MSC logo, it's very good for me and for everybody involved in the business.
The second part of the MSC program is its traceability standard. This ensures that certified fish is kept separate from all other seafood.
What's so exciting about MSC is the chain of custody approach. One is making the linkage via the MSC label from the fish in the sea through the fishermen. It's very important to work productively with the fishermen, through the processors, through the wholesalers, through the retailers, through to you and I going into a retail shop anywhere around the world and seeing an MSC label.
Froster has decided to carry the MSC label on all fish products that they produce because we have accomplished a new quality standard for Froster, and this standard has started the beginning of 2003. It's a purity command over all Froster products, not only on quality but also to save the environment.
Here in Sainsbury's, we've got 10.5 million customers every week, and one thing that they're all really interested in is, where does my food come from? So we wanted to work with the Marine Stewardship Council because they're an independent, credible organisation, and we actually are really proud to be the first retailer to sign up with the MSC, and we're selling product which carries the Marine Stewardship Council logo.
We as a retailer, we take our part of responsibility, and in showing MSC logo and in selling these products, we want all people be aware of the problems, and we want all people join us to solve them.
So, what benefits does the MSC program bring, and what advice would people who've been involved with the MSC give to those interested in the program?
We have seen a big increase in sales since we got this certificate because we are attracting new customers. It's been very important for us, yes.
We want to go out to the world and say, if you buy our lobster today, you can buy it next year, the next 10 years, the next 20 years, the next 100 years.
Go for it. We've gone ahead because we've got nothing to lose and everything to gain, and go for it.